Hello all, thanks for joining for today's session. Today we are going to see the remaining part what we left last day. So this is where we left it. What is server operating system? What is client operating system? Server operating system means uh, like what are the services that we are we want we will receive all the FTP service, all the services will are hosted on the server OS. We are going to see all this. Why? Because we need one central one identity that we used to call as a active directory, which is very famous service from from Microsoft. Okay, so like that regularly we use FTP to download the files. We need FTP file transfer protocol for browsing websites. We are using HTTP hypertext transfer protocol for we are manually typing right www.google.com. For that we require DNS domain naming system. Every system will have an IP and it will assign automatically from DSCP dynamic host configure protocol. All we are going to configure manually, not FTP DNS and everything. We are going to see DNS we are going to configure and Active Directory we are going to configure. Okay, so client voice means what? Like we don't have much burden on that. Okay, what right now whatever I am using, example laptop, all these are like end user machines. So we don't have we don't require that much of services. So that's the reason we don't have this much of all these services in our client operating system. We requested those services from that uh, like client OS. That's the reason we are calling it as a client operating system. What are the examples of client operating systems means? Here we can see what you know, Windows XP 7, 8, Vista, Windows 8.10, 11, all these in Microsoft family, all these like comes under client operating systems. Okay, sir, what is port, sir? In networking, what is mean by port? Anyone, please? Sir, it's like if you interact, then only, sir, I get to know like from where I need to start, how much I need to go speed. Anyone, please? What is port? Am I audible? Hello? Yeah,
Yes, Harsha.
yeah. Can anyone? Okay, sir. For example, port. I just leave it that definition everything. uh, for sir everything whatever if I open a browser and visit like visiting any website that comes under HTTP, right? If we go here, uh, sir, here automatically HTTP is coming, yes or no? Yes or no, guys? So for this required some port number. Because of this port number we are getting this website. Okay, so like that every service to for system, it doesn't know what kind of service it is, either it may be HTTP, either it may be like DNS, whatever it doesn't know anything. So for system recognition, every service has to linked, every service is linked to the port number. So now you can sir, can anyone read this line please for me handy? Can anyone read this line? Arjun, Vaishali?
Yes,
Yeah,
each port is associated with a specific protocol like TCP or UDP and is assigned a port number which helps identify the service or application running on the device.
yeah. So this is what, right? Yeah, no. I will use. Yeah. So this is what port number is. So purely for traffic. So for example, someone is accessing, trying to download my file. If you want to block specific network, you just blocking that specific number. It means you are stopping the communication as well. Okay. So that's the reason we always enable our SQL Server port number is 1433, right? If you don't want to allow others to connect to SQL Server, No need to stop our SQL server. Just blocking that port number is enough. We are stopping the SQL server as well. Okay, that's what port is, sir. That's okay. I agree with you. How many ports are there? In that, how many static are there? And there, how many are in use? These are the things, sir. Totally, there are 65,535 ports are available from 0 to, and these ports are divided into mainly into three categories roughly. Okay, not officially, as per well known ports. Our SQL server is only 1433, so that's all falls under like well known ports and registered ports. Like HTTP, if you see here, 0 to 124, all like HTTP or all these common known ports, commonly regularly used ports are fall under 0 to 124. And registered ports are like SQL Server is also registered, MySQL Server is also registered. Sir, I agree with you. One question is like, with whom all these ports we need to register? For example, if you want to send a parcel to some other city, we have what kind of services we have, sir, here? Can anyone tell me one name, please? I didn't remember actually. To send a parcel, courier. What kind of? First, we need to register in their website, right? Yeah. First, we need to register like that. With, with whom we need to register, sir? Sir, you have developed a product and you want to reserve some port for that product. With whom you need to register that port number? Can anyone read? Can anyone read this word, please? Anyone? Ayana. Internet. Who are managing the IPv address, right? They only manage these port numbers as well. Okay. Now, if you develop a software product database and you want to reserve some port number, right? You can register with them, so that that port will be used only worked for you only. And these are dynamic and private were used automatically sent for the client communication. Harsha, that's all good. I agree with you. But why we are learning all of this? We are a database administrators, right? Hello? Yes or no? Why we are
Yes, yes.
yes, why this my yeah. Now, sir, I will show you one thing. Why? Because nowadays everything is really we need have multiple technologies or knowledge for that. Why? For troubleshooting purpose. Sir, as of now, if you see the SQL Server 2099 is in stop state or running state, which one it is?
Stop.
Stop, right? Agree. Yeah, good. Sir, totally how many ports are there, sir? Total how many ports are there? 65,535. Sir, now what? I just went to the configuration, go to the Hyderabad TCP, come to IP addresses. Yeah. See, sir, what is the port number that I have given? I have gone beyond the limitation. Can anyone read what is our limitations are here generally? What is the dynamic? What is the limit that I need to put here? Can you see, sir, here? Can you?
65 535.
Yeah, 536 up to up to 536 I can give, right? Now what happen if I give more than that? Let's see. I just enable that. Now go to the SQL server. Go to the SQL server. Now where is that SQL server? Yep. Now try to start the SQL server. obviously we should get error. See, this is the error. Requested timely didn't, we don't know what exactly happened. See, since we have done that right, we know that port number. Now we need to verify that other what could be the issue and everything. Now go to the event viewer, go to the Windows log, go to the application. Let's see. Sir, today 9:10. If you see here, sir, can anyone read this line please for me up to from here to here? Arjun,
Yes, yes. Unable to retrieve registry settings from TCP/IP protocols IPAI configuration key. The data is invalid.
data is invalid. Okay, and now this is also rise like initialization failed with infrastructure error. From the infrastructure level, you are having issue. Okay, now if you see, could not start network library because of internal error of network. Why? Because we are not falling into the in the limitations of network. We are going to beyond the limitations. So all these errors we are getting this because of that error. Now simply now go to the, where is that protocols Hyderabad? Yep. Sir, I can remove this one. I can go to the like 5352. I can coming in the limitation. It's a dynamic, sir. I'm manually assigning one port. If you remove this dynamically, it will take any one of the port. So as of now, I'm clicking apply. Okay. Now go to SQL Server. Ah, what happened? Okay, wait. Okay. Wait, can you mute yourself, please? Now I'm going for the Hyderabad, right? See, it started. Now go to the services here. By default it is stop shredded. Why? Because services for this configuration there would be no direct link. So for we need to manually refresh here. Coming here, action, view, or whatever, click refresh, so it will update from the Windows management instructions. So as of now, see, it is running. Why? Because we know our it's dynamically take one of the IP for that. So this is the reason, sir. This is the reason why why I have included this port number for the first batch. I don't think it might be, I have removed this topic but I have recently seen this error. That's the reason I have added this port number. That's the reason always we require some part of other technologies knowledge as well. That's the reason I have included this. Okay. Now we came to know all like these are all the port numbers. Yeah, 0 to start from 65536. So in that, sir, generally we have two types of protocols. One is data transfer, especially what protocols. One is TCP and UDP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. UDP stands for User Data Program Protocol. Sir, what is this a TCP in UDP, sir? Means the way of transport. The way of transport mode. Sir, I'm having two systems, sir. I'm having two systems. One is system A, another is system B. Okay. Sir, I want to send one message. Hi, how are you? This is the message that I want to send from A computer to B computer. Let's assume I'm using TCP. I'm using TCP. What will happen TCP here? First, it will send hi word. First, it will send hi. Then this computer will send acknowledgement. Yes, I have received. I have received hi word. Send another one. Now again what it will do? Again it will send how. Again it will send the same dialog. I have received the word, send another one. It will send acknowledgement. After that it will send after that it will send or. Again it will send acknowledgement. Again it will send last word is you. Sir, each packet here for to make you understand, I took that example. Here it will not send direct, it will packet. Each and every packet it will send like that. Okay, so that is called TCP. Okay, so this is most trusted and connection oriented and very slow. Okay, now the same story, sir, the same story. Now I am using UDP, sir. UDP. Okay, now what will happen? First it will send hi. Second it will send how. Again second it will send r. Again it will send you. Sir, it don't require acknowledgement. It don't ask and it won't send acknowledgement as well. So this is connection not connection oriented. It's a very fast, very fast protocol. Okay. So now you tell me in the interviewer, you know what UDP, right? What which service, which SQL service is using UDP? They will ask like that. What could be your answer? What could be your answer? UDP, which SQL server is using means SQL browser. SQL browser uses UDP port. UDP uh, transfer. Okay, SQL browser. Coming to TCP, our SQL server only will use TCP. Okay, so these were for this you need to like you just for TCP we will get acknowledgement. Now if you see the differences, TCP is connection oriented, UDP connection less, reliability is trusted for TCP. So if for every we required acknowledgement, right? For everything we require acknowledgement. That's the reason its overhead is very high. For UDP there is no overhead. So we are using the reliable communication and real time and very fast communication. We are using UDP. So this is the key difference, sir. You just remember that this image or paint image what I showed, right? So that could be helpful to remember easily. Okay, sir. What are the common usually protocols? Sir, each one two protocols. Can you anyone read it? Mia, can you start from your end?
File transfer protocol,
Yep.
FTP, control, TCP.
Yep. Yeah, you can read like FTP stands for file transfer protocol, which uses TCP, and it uses 21 port number. You can read this like this in for the second one.
Can you say that again, Asha?
Yep. So you can first read this short name. Later on, if DNS stands for
Ah,
Demanding Naming System. It uses TCP or and UDP, and the port number it was used assigned bind to the 53 like that. Other
oh,
one, yeah,
okay.
yeah. You can read for next two one
So
DSC.
I can do
Yeah.
um, HTTP,
Okay.
which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Yeah.
It uses a TCP,
Yep.
and the port number is 80.
Yep. Another one also.
And then I have the HTTPS,
Yeah.
which is a Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. It uses a TCP port protocol,
Yeah.
and the port is 443.
Yeah. 443. Yeah. Another one, please. Thank you, Nimia. Uh, Arjun, can you read from SSH?
Yes, SSH stands for Secure Cell and protocol is UDP and the port number is 22.
Yeah. Another one, please.
Microsoft SQL Server and the protocol is TCP and the port number is 1433.
Yeah. Uh, Another one, please. Not you. Another people.
Shall I
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
read,
Yeah.
Harsha?
Yes. Go ahead, please.
SQL Server browser service uses the UDP protocol,
Yeah.
which port number is 1434.
Yeah.
Oracle Database Listener protocol is TCP, which uses 1521.
Okay.
MySQL Database protocol is TCP, which uses 3306.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Progress SQL Database uses TCP protocol with the 5432 port number.
yeah.
HTTP alternative, which is a web server, uses TCP protocol with a port number 8080.
Sir, sir, in this, which port number is very easy for you recognize?
8080.
For me, this is one, sir. Why? Because five, four,
5432.
three, two. It is in order,
Descending.
right? Descending order. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Now, sir, infrastructure. In the error we have seen infrastructure, right? Sir, generally infrastructure means what? Buildings, right? Buildings, roads, and everything, right? So IT infrastructure means any like people who are working in IT, the buildings where the IT resources are hosted, either it may be data centers, it may hardware, thus on the software, servers, cables, network, and facilities. All we are comes under IT infrastructure. We are calling it as IT infrastructure. Now, Silicon Valley of India will have will we are Silicon Valley of India is having very good IT infrastructure. Means what? Means we have all these components. Which state we are calling it as Silicon Valley of India, sir? Hello. Which one we are calling it as Silicon Valley of India? Just
Bangalore, I hope.
yes, Bangalore only we are calling it as. Okay. Okay, sir. Now, so these are all the basics we have completed as of now. Now we are going to install SQL Server. Sir, can now, sir, you know, right? Mainly from workable SQL Server is CMS SQL Server 2000, 2005, sir. Generally, our career started at 2005. Sir, what is the next one, sir? What is the next version we are having, sir?
2008.
Okay,
2008.
2008. Okay. Now, what is the another version, sir?
2008 R2.
2012,
2008 R2.
R2, very good. R2 means
2008. Oh,
R2 means revised edition. Revised edition. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one, please.
2012.
2012. Next one, please.
14.
2014.
14.
Yeah. Next one, please.
16.
Next one,
Ni-
please.
19.
19.
Yes.
Sure.
17.
17. Sorry.
17. Yeah.
no, 17.
Yeah. Next one, please.
19.
19. Next one,
20.
please.
22.
Next one,
22.
22.
please.
25.
20,
There's no next one here.
25.
25. Which is in
Beta.
Private. Yes.
private preview. No, it's not publicly available. Who are part of that program, they only uh, got it that 2005. As of now, we can say that up to here. Okay. Yeah. After 6 months, it will become like a public preview. Sir, yeah, these are all the SQL Server. In our generally, we are going to install all these services, but in the real time, we actually 2005, 2008 up to 2019 or 2016 support was ended. But I want to show the how the SQL Server evolved. But 0.001% there could be a chance that you might get a ticket to get installed. Okay, that will cover all these I mean for 0.1% also we are trying to cover. Okay, sir, anything sir, not only SQL Server, you need to
Harsha, I have
yes
a
please.
question. Actually, you have shown all these versions, right?
Yeah,
What is meant by cumulative update? Like, cumulative update will be provided for each and every version, right?
yes,
So
from
directly
2000.
we can't install, directly we can't go from 2018 to 2016, right?
No, cumulative update is like sir, once a product has been released, there could be a number of bugs from customer end as well, yes or no?
Yes.
So in the cumulative updates they are going to fix those bugs. Again, there could be n number of sir, every software is not 100% perfect, agreed or not?
Yes.
Today it could be secure, tomorrow some other person who is more intelligent than you means than Microsoft, they can
Uh-huh.
they can identify one loophole to enter into that, yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So for that they frequently every frequently they are going issuing the patches into that. So all these bugs are comes under into one package that we are calling it as a CU. Sir, we are going to see in upcoming classes. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Sir, any software, sir, any software, you need to ask two things for yourself. What are the two things? What is the what is the hardware prerequisites and what is the software prerequisites? Okay. Any software, sir, not only MS SQL Server, for Sybase, Postgres, you need to ask two questions. Okay, if I need to install this software, how much CPU RAM is required? How much hard disk is required? What is the graphic card is required? All these things you need to ask. Okay, sir, graphic disk is not required as of now, but 2022 onwards, it's not mandatory. But if you had a graphic driver, that could be added advantage for the backups. Okay, sir, software requirements. Sir, what are the softwares? It has to be pre-installed before installing the SQL Server. These are the two things that you need to understand. Now, if I go to the Google SQL Server 2022. Sir, every software which is in not in maintenance mode, sir, every software you will get. Sir, I'm looking SQL Server 2005 is ended very long back, sir, very long back. That's the reason we are not getting this. Okay, up to 2019 is available, 2016 and 2017 all are available. Now, if you see, sir, for 2022 we are seeing If you go with the minimum express edition, what could be the RAM we require, sir? What could be the RAM?
512 MB.
512.
All other editions means all other whatever it could be. Minimum
1
1 GB
GB.
1 GB RAM memory is required. Okay. Now, what could be a processor? Minimum 64-bit. 64-bit processor, not 32-bit. What is the speed, sir? 1 GHz minimum processor speed is recommended. Minimum. It is recommended value is 2.4. What is the processor it is going to support, sir? X64 in that AMD Opteron, Intel Xeon, and Intel Pentium. All these processor it is going to support. Okay. Now, what is the operating system, sir? It is going Windows 10. Sir, can I install Windows Server SQL Server 2022 in Windows 8?
No.
No, it will won't support. Sir, this is for the client operating system. In the server operating system, what is server?
2016.
16 or greater. Okay. Sir, what is the software that component that requires?
.NET Framework
.NET framework.
Framework.
From which version, sir?
4.7.2.
4.7.
4.7. All these, sir, supported operating system. All these are comes under by default whenever SQL. All these things are required. Okay. Now, now go to the PPT. Now we came to know, right, for 2022. For 2005, I will show you manually. Yeah, so these are all the minimum configuration for 2005. What is that? Minimum Pentium compatible processor, 500 MB of RAM, minimum 1 GB recommended. Hard disk is 1.5 GB is required. Uh, like operating system is SQL Server 2003 and .NET 3.2.0 and in Windows installer 3.1. All these are the prerequisites that we required. Okay, let's see what are that. To know what is that we go to the cn command. Sir, by default Windows installer is not required. Why? Because whenever you have latest operating system, it we obviously you are having Windows installer greater than 3.1. Sir, you can see what is the installer in Windows installer versions are here. 5.0. We require 3.1, means we are having higher version only, so don't have any problem. Close this. Now if you copy this one, now I will go to the PowerShell. Sir, so if you see here, PowerShell, I'm using from 2000, not 2.0 to 4.4.80. So these many PowerShell versions are get installed in my laptop. It means I don't have any restrictions. I don't have any restrictions. For you, for you, you don't if you install .NET 2.2 and 3.4 for Windows client operating system. I mean to say client operating systems. Go to the install or change, otherwise wait, or go to the control panel, go to the uninstall program. So here you can see option view turn Windows feature on or off. Click on that. Sir, you need by default in your case it could be like this. You need to check this box, click on apply. For the first batch I showed you that, right? So that's the reason it is already enabled in my system. For you it has to enable, internet has to be there. If you want to enable this option, internet has to be there. So click OK and it will get restarted. It will ask of the installation of get completed. It will ask for the restart. You just restart it so that your laptop is having like all the supported PowerShells, okay, modules. Okay, sir, I agree with you. Sir, where can I download all these files? Microsoft is already removed this 2005. Sir, for backend, there is one option, sir. Now come, I'm showing for 2012. Sir, this is the send URL here, sir, for 2012. Okay, for you need to click 64-bit here, download, click download here. Yep. Sir, here you need to download media. Click on download media. Now click, select the, this is where ISO, click download. So it will get downloaded, and once download get completed, close this one. Sir, this is how you need to download ISO files. Okay. Sir, what about other versions, sir? You just come here, 2000, replace to the, instead of 2022, you can download a 2019. See, select the SQL Server, click download. Good. What about 2017? See what we used to get. See, page not found. Sir, for 2019 or 22, we can get from the evolution edition. For remaining all editions, for all lower editions, what we need to do? We need to go to this website. Can anyone read this website, please? Anyone?
http
myvisualstudio.com.
My
myvisualstudio.com.
my dot visualstudio.com slash forward slash downloads. Okay.
My,
So this is the web like thing you need to log in into the, by default I already logged in. See, if you see sign out, I already logged in. So you need what you need, sir? Outlook account like Mia at the date outlook.com. So you need this required of domain, you this kind of website you require. You can log in with Gmail, right? So that is not required, that is not good, sir. You need to have this Outlook image. Why? Because after one second, after second module, like high availability, we are going to show you that lab in Azure, right? So for that we require this domain outlook.com. So please register one, if you don't have any email ID with outlook.com, please have it, so that it will be useful, sir. That is good, sir. All the software now, type SQL Server 2025 developer edition. Yeah, good, it type it. Yeah, now good, sir. Now we are good, sir. Now, sir, before evaluation I want to show one, I want to ask you, you know CD, right? How many of you CD, you know the CD, compact disc? CD, man, CD and DVD.
Yeah, yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
See, these are all CDs, right? This is how CDs looks, right? In my olden days, when I 10 years back, our laptop is having this kind of laptop disk and everything, right? Yes or no? Sir, nowadays it became outdated. Everybody is using plug and play removable hard disk. Like, yes or no? This DVD, this CD, what is the CD capacity, sir? What is the CD capacity? How much MB or GB it is going to save, sir?
1 GB,
Yeah, 700 MB, sir. Okay. What is the DVD capacity, sir?
around 3 GB,
Yeah, 4
4 GB.
GB, 4 GB. Yeah, sir. At the end of the day, you will get only 3 GB. Okay. By default, it's some kind of operating system. It has to be there, right, inside the DVD. Yes or no? Yeah. Whatever. Whenever you say 4 GB directly, you cannot use the 4 GB, sir. Some part of memory will take that operate inside the operations. Okay, or OS, sir. Now CD. That's the reason. When the SQL Server 2005 was there, at that time, no DVD available, sir. Only CD is available. Now, if you see here, so can you read this one, sir? Can you read this line? Whole English here, especially this one. SQL Server 2005 Developer Edition 6x 64-bit. What is that? CD/1 English. Now, if you see here, select this one. See, 442 MB is there. I already downloaded, sir. That's the reason I'm canceling here. Now, sir, select this bit that what you are going to hold. Sir, see, I-86 means Intel titanium. Okay, that was available for 2005, sir. Now I select the 64-bit download. Now I am selecting SQL Server 2000 bit and download. See, download. What is that? 565. Sir, both files are having this thing, right? More than 1 GB. That's the reason. That's the reason we are Microsoft has given into two parts, sir. Two parts it has given. Okay, like this, any versions are not only lower versions. You can like 2012. Sir, like this service pack for all you can download directly service pack for. Okay, 32-bit or 64-bit. I will select 2016. I, sir, if you see here, sir, why 32-bit is not coming, sir, here? Why 32-bit is not coming here? Why? Because 32-bit edition was removed from SQL Server 2018 onwards. You have to remember this. What is the for 2016 onwards? There is no 32-bit edition. Okay, and you need to download. Sir, every first assignment for you is like you need to download all the ISO files into your local laptop using this website. This is the first homework who are going to join our training program. Okay, now this is what like right you have to download not only this thing, sir. You can down previously it is not allowed to download operating systems. Okay, okay, this is all downloads. Yeah, sir, all these files are available, sir. Click on download now, and I'm asking to download Windows 10. It is all allowing down Windows. Let's now see what could be the size. Yeah, it is allowing Windows 10, but Windows Server I would like to download. It is allowing download packs only. Sir, see, it is not this my Visual Studio is allowing only SQL servers, not all the ISO files which is related to servers. I'm going to give the latest. I will upload one server operating system. You can get it from there. Okay, so that is what I want to convey. So first your homework is you need to download from SQL Server 2005 to 2022. Don't no need to be hurry, sir. We can go slowly. Yeah, these things, sir. This is good. Yeah, download. I already downloaded, so I kept here. Go to CD and then, sir, to extract, if you to extract this, you need to select the ISO file. You need to click extract here, like this. For this, you need to require WinRAR software. You require WinRAR. It is free for 30 days. This is a software that you need to install. Once you install, you get automatically you get answer in real time. Uh, for compressing software, we use 7-chip, which is open source, so that no organization will spend money on zipping and unzipping the software. We are you going to use this 7-chip free software, sir. Okay, now I already downloaded and extracted. Now I just, sir, after this class I need to go, I need to get ready myself, I need to go to the office. If any errors is there, I don't have time to spend more time on that. So that's the reason I always prefer to install anything in the virtual machine. Okay, so don't do anything in your laptop. Okay, until unless you are very confident on that. Now go to the media folder. I just created. Now I have extracted both. Now go to the CD. Sir, as Microsoft recommended, rename the server folder. Rename the first CD1 folder to servers, where S is the capital letter, and second folder as a tools. It is a recommended thing, sir. If you don't follow, that's your wish. Now go to the servers. Come to the setup. Click on setup here. Sir, run as administrator. You need to select, sir. Sir, best practice, sir. Once while installing SQL Server, you need to select this thing. Click yes. Yeah. Here you need to select accept. Click next. So why directly it is going to install? Okay. Now install. It is downloading support files. Meanwhile, yeah, I have extracted. Okay. Now I will copy. I will paste this here. Yeah. Now we are good. Now proceed to next. Sir, we used to get like this. Okay. The key is already embedded into that SQL Server version. Proceed to next. Now I am selecting this one, and all these are not required for me. Next. So see the images. See the images. Now default instance. I think I'm just checking that any. Why? Because only one default instance is all will be installed, right? So no SQL Server in install. Okay, that's good. So I can go with the default instance. Yep. So here you can select that use built-in account. Custom is not required. This option is not required for me. Why? Because this option is not been there like this. It will be different. Okay. Every time it will select as a SQL Server and SQL Server agent, and in the side left hand side, in the right hand side you will have separate box. Okay. Now local system. I am starting only SQL Server. Next. Sir, to be on safe side, I am using this mode as well. So mixed mode authentication. Next, 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 next install. So automatically SQL Server will install, but at the end of after 80% get completed, it will get an error. So for that, what could we need to do, sir? Microsoft only recommended to add this, what it is saying, if 32-bit install, but we as of now, sir, we need to go to the program files, Microsoft SQL Server, and the edition mssql bin. What we need to do, SQL Server.exe and sqlos.ddl file we need to copy and paste. Let's see, sir. Let's see that what other error is there or not. Yeah. So you get this kind of error. Now what you need to do here is you just go here, copy this file, both files, and open the notepad here. So follow this path, program files, Microsoft SQL Server. Go to this PC and program files, Microsoft SQL Server. Go this version and go to the here, granted, and bin, uh, mssql bin. Paste the two folders, replace, done. Now again come here, click retry. That's it. SQL Server installation has been completed. Proceed to next, next, finish. Now we have completed that one, right? Now we need to go to media and go to tools. Again down, again click on setup. Proceed this setup. Proceed run as administrator. Click yes, close, so that it will install SSMS tool. Okay. Proceed next, next, next. So here in the client components, just expand this button. Now select only management tools is required. Okay. Now proceed to next, 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 install. SQL Server SSMS setup has been installed for 2005. Proceed next install. Now you can use Windows R here. Type SSMS SQL Server where Manage Studio is not yet come. Otherwise, you can open here. So this is the lower version. Let's run as administrator. Click yes. Now you can close this window. Oh, it is taking latest version. Just wait. Yeah, this is I need to download. Yeah, it's open. So this is how 2005 SSMS looks like. Okay, now you can drop down, browse what, and you can type that what is the host name, default instance, right? So this is the host name. Copy, enter, click connect. See, I'm able to connect to the SQL Server instance successfully. Now, how can I know that? Like, no new query, select @@ version. See, SQL Server 2025. Okay, so yeah, I have successfully connected SQL Server 2005 um, SQL Server. So I hope this practical has been completed. I'm going to share this video as well for you, and please go through that. Thank you. Thanks for joining for today's session. Yeah, bye.